What's up, God's people? This is your girl, Anita Johnson Merchant, known as the Prayer Advocate, and I am here tonight, today, whatever time it is in your place where you are. And I wanted to just hop on really quickly. I was picking up on some Bible study from earlier today, and I wanted to answer a message of a question that I got about prayer again. So we all know that prayer is not a subject that a lot of people really like to talk about or really show a lot of interest in on a consistent basis, right? And so I wanted to just hop on really quickly and say this to the person who sent me the message about struggling with praying, struggling with having time and all those things that we use for excuses of why we can't pray, right? So for me, I have tried this new technique out. If you got a watch of any kind with an alarm on it, doesn't necessarily have to be an Apple Watch. It could be any type of watch that has an alarm on it that you can set it. How about trying this method? My watch is set to alert me to pray 3 times a day. Now, this is just for me. I'm not pushing this on anyone else. If you want to pick up this skill or task or habit or whatever you want to call it, you can. And so I have set on my alarm on my phone to alert me 3 times a day to pray. And it is not requiring me to pray long, drawn, drag out prayers. Depends on what's going on, what I'm doing. But what I do is I take time and make the effort to just stop what I'm doing and maybe pray for 5 or 10 minutes. I do this 3 times a day, right? And so I have been doing this for about 60 days. Yeah, about 60 days. And in doing so in the 60 days, what has happened is when my alarm goes off and whatever I'm doing, I stop immediately. And I will either close my eyes or I'll just stop and I will say a brief prayer or I'll thank God for something, whatever the Spirit leads me to do. Now, why am I sharing this? I am sharing this because we really have no excuse about why we can't pray. We can't use the excuse, well, I don't know what to pray. I'm not sure if my prayer is being heard. You know, all those things and all that we come up with as to why we can't pray. I want to challenge you to pray every day, every day, every day, every day. Stop having excuses. Stop allowing your time to be taken up by everything, from everybody to every person to everything, every whatever that takes up all your time every day, all day, that you can't take time to pray. Now, there will be times that you will probably pray more than 15 minutes, depending on what you're doing, where you're at, what your schedule is. But can we challenge ourselves to give God at least 15 minutes of prayer 3 times a day? You set the time, whatever time you want it, how you want it. And this is specifically something I'm recommending for the person who messaged me about having problems and struggling with praying. Don't worry about what you're praying about so much as what you're saying, how you're saying, what words you're choosing. Because once you start doing this, you will see a change in your prayer life. You will see your prayer life increase. You will see where your prayer life is being heard. You will see where your prayer life is taking you in the direction that God wants you to go. You will see where your prayer life will keep you motivated. Your prayer life will keep you content, calm, not anxious, you know, all those things. So I want to encourage you. Set your alarm for 3 times a day. No more than 15 minutes. If you take longer, that's even better. I want to challenge you to do that for 30 days. It doesn't matter if you start today or you wait till the beginning of a month to remind you every day for 30 days. I want you to have a prayer 3 times a day. You're wondering why I'm recommending this? Because it works. Once you do this for about 30 days, your prayer time is going to increase and inhabit and change in ways that you can't even begin to imagine. So, that's a quick answer to the question. I'm struggling with prayer. I don't have time to pray. What do I pray? How do I pray? When do I pray? That's an answer and a quick results for that person who instant messaged me about struggling with their prayer time. So I pray that this bless whoever else tunes in and listens to this. Remember this, let nothing good or bad interrupt your consistent prayer life. Be blessed.